moving the bricks. You talk about now we're doing it, prick. If you in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't like it better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a two drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the New York Jets and the Indianapolis Colts. And Greg Olson, it is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Indianapolis. And they bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. 22-yard line. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 13 yards. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Pacheco. Room to run past midfield. And he will go all the way. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, New York. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown. They strike first.
Makes the score Jets 7, Colts nothing. Real quick. Nigga, you only rapping pay the bills. Now not even a little bill.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one taken at the 10. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out to the 30-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. First down throw there is incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
2nd and 10.
Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. And he will Lambert Smith. Touchdown, Indianapolis. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, think that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Cameron Dicker to kick off. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Off the play fake, Purdy. He gets this to the tight end, Fulton Kincaid. And he's taken down past the 35. It's a gain of 20 for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Like these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Able to make one man miss, but Pacheco, they get him, take him down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd down, Purdy. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
Purdy's pass.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A gain of a
They were
yard.
just shy of midfield on 2nd and 9.
At their 49-yard line.
Right back to him. He'll get him behind his blockers. Get forward for pick up a 3.
Ball carrier.
Avon Thibodeau with the stop.
At the 47-yard line. That's a gain
Here
of
now,
4.
3rd
Brings up
and 5.
3rd and 5.
70, 19 Charger, 19 Charger, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warrior 70, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hup.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. In the middle, and he's able to complete. They get 14. It's a man of 14 yards down, Indianapolis.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
On play action, Daniels rolling right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around, making the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early on. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. That one's incomplete. Good Receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down
and 6 yards.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I'll classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8. Setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 14-yard line. The
offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
He's got his hand. That's Kincaid. Watching on the connection. And the Jets have a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL's Kickoff Weekend.
Second and
even
6
on the scoreboard.
At the 34-yard line.
We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be third down.
Get set, get set. IT, watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's to the sideline and intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
Purdy's pass intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Come on, 65, Chad.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll somehow turn this into an out of bounds after a pickup of the yard.
At the 19-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This one, downfield, take it in. Fly Higgins. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. He's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
That's Harrison in motion. On 2nd down, Pacheco. And he's got his first down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Downfield by Harrison. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of
First catch
20.
for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Devontae Turpin on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Seven Pirates! Seven Pirates! Ready?
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. A throw left side. But it's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Torrey Horton.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing was taken down behind the
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through and take the back down for a loss.
3rd and 11.
Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Purdy to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Covered very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. That's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Outside.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Left side in the hands of London. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Colts will take over here just past the 30.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And he is out of bounds at the 45. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Daniels now on 1st down. Dive, but he let him too much. It's important. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver.
2nd and 10.
And that will lead to a 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I, back with more on this opening week after this. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Come on. 70, 18, Pioneer.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. So he's going to find his running back downfield. And out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run it here. The Managoli approach. Avon Thibodeau with the stop.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
It's a
Pick up of 11 yards on that one.
Another.
That is good for a Colts first down.
And These are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground,
Left side to be intercepted. It goes by Darian Force. And the Jets are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Trying to bounce that outside. Went a long way for a gain of nothing. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Purdy now back near his goal line. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number one. What can they do here on third down and 7?
Get set. INT. Yellow.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks.
Purdy's pass intercepted. The Colts take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready, go!
Off the play fake, here's Daniel. Now he's just going to flip this forward. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready, steady.
Play action. Here's Daniels. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Reek Woolen.
Intercepted by the
so much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
To the middle of the field. Caught by Higgins. And he's going to be taken down for 37.
17 yards.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts.
First down.
And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
First
Line
down.
of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
INT. Yellow.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 19 yards.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
43-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On first and 10, Purdy. Now, deep ball for London. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. It'll lead to a second down.
He's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
Get set.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And some good blocking, springing a gain of 9 as we get to third down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. Now Purdy. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. The ball. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ready? Pack the 60. Pack the 60.
On the ground, it's Teton to start the drive.
They show Teton, the ball carrier. It's tackled by T.J. Sanders. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second
Ball on the 36
and 7.
now. Here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's into traffic, but taken in. He's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Gary Ford.
I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
He's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again here. Second and 10. A run up the middle with Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackling behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
A tough spot here. Third and long.
18! Watch out!
To throw, it's Purdy. This one broken. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
J.K. Scott in punt formation.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense to start out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here we go, Scott. Ready?
The drive starts with a carry by Ford. He'll burrow his way forward for a fumble. Reed Ward brings him down.
33-yard line.
From the 33, here's
Brings
second
up second
and 8.
and 8.
Ready? 7, Dragon 60. 19 Lions. Let's go.
On play action, Daniels. The left side, that's caught by Felton. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
At the Colts.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Play action. He'll set up to throw. This one, caught by Felton. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the 4
yards.
Okay, break.
That's another Colts.
Bronco leading.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
15
more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the ground, it's forward. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
On second down, it's Daniel. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
That's a gain of 8.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Indy.
What a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Colts 21, Jets 14.
At the touchdown, here's Ticker out to send this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Here's Purdy on first and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Marvin Harrison
Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Jaden Hicks there.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one.
Oh, big hole left side. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, New York.
The kicker on for the extra
For the point after. He's got it. And the Jets will even the score. It's now 21-20. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Chip. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 on that one. of 16
It's
on
a
that
gain of
pass
16
play.
yards.
That's good for a Colts
That's good
first
for
down.
a Colts. First down.
We are through 3 quarters here
First
on
and 10
NFL
at the
Kickoff
42-yard
Weekend.
line.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
Tag. Hawk, step.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, right?
Run out of the gun, and it's 2.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball here. It's when do you run the ball well. I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he is going to have the Colts first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
And the Colts first down.
Here we go. Stack.
First and 10 at the 32-yard
Out of the
line.
gun, it's Daniels. Ball deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle
Come
and
on, come on.
try again.
19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cowboy 80. Ready?
On the give, it's 2. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 4 down, 4 down.
He does a nice job from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Wow, important one coming here. Tie game, late. And this is third down. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Indianapolis.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter, and this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And
nowhere to go. He is taken down. Taking him down for the first sack of his new campaign.
the offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take,
and he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but once you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Jets 21.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll start at the 2. Good job in coverage to get him down short at the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready, ready. All right, let's go.
On 1st and 10. Lawrence. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 14 points to open this drive.
And the Jets.
This is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Second tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead with the checkup. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Red on red.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Escaping to... He's got to run over the top. They get to him and bring him down. Toby Turner working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. You'll fire one deep for Harrison. And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold it on 4th down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
23-yard line.
Come on, set.
They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That picks up good for 29 yards.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. Only one remaining timeout. The defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Bronco.
A run straight ahead, forward, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The line of scrimmage.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance. It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Colts. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.